Right, welcome back, you Raggies. Matty Hodge back with a new video. Today, we are in control of the Carolina Panthers. We're not really in control, but we are going to see the career of Bryce Young. If we go over, we'll see. He should already be... Wrong button. He should already be on the team. But yes, we're going to simulate through however many seasons, well, to the end of his career, really. And we're going to see where he ends up. If he stays with the Panthers, if the Panthers become good. Confirm, right. The only thing I might change is make Bryce Young the starter over Andy Dalton. They've got Adam Thielen, who's not a bad wide receiver, but the team overall's not great. Brian Burns, decent, who's just left actually the Panthers in the off season. So, anyways, let's get into it and we'll start simming the career of Bryce Young. Right, we're just about at the end of the season now. Week 17 we're up to. I decided not to touch anything because I think we should just let it play out the way it's going to play out. If Bryce Young started, he started. If Andy Dalton started, he started. We've finished 4-13, which isn't. It's really bad actually. No playoffs for. Let's go down to roster, see if they changed anything. Right, so they haven't started Bryce Young. I don't think. If we click here. He played 199 snaps, so his first season didn't really play much. He's up to a 74 though, so next season he should start over Andy Dalton. Adam Thielen went down, everyone's down really. Team's not looking good. Let's go over to the stats. League stats, let's have a look. Andy Dalton was absolutely crap. Bryce Young, Jesus Christ. 12 yards for one completion, one attempt, which isn't horrendous actually. Not bad at all. But hopefully next season we're going to get some Bryce Young activity. See what the other players doing. How about 1200? That's just a poor season all round. Right, let's get into the next season and see if Bryce Young becomes the starter. Right, so we're at the end of the season. The 49ers beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, a replay of real life Super Bowl, but it went the result the other way. Let's have a look at the 2023 recap. Dak Prescott MVP, Kyle Shanahan Coach of the Year, Brandon Ayuk Offensive Player of the Year, Max Crosby Defensive Player of the Year, Bijan Robinson Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Joey Porter Defender of the Year. Dre Greenlaw Super Bowl MVP, 28-21. Let's get into 2024 and see if Bryce Young gets into the team. Right, we're at the start of the 2024 season. Let's have a look at what they've done. Let's go down to a lineup. See what the lineup's looking like. Is he starting? Bryce Young's starting. He's also a superstar. Unbelievable. He's going to progress well. He's going to progress well. I'm not upgrading him. I'm going to leave it all to the computer, but it's nice to see him starting. Jonathan Mingo. Ooh, they've signed Trent Sherfield from the Bills as well. No new wide receiver there. I feel like the team's pretty much the same. They've drafted this Ronnie Barnett. He's hidden, so he's at least a star. They might be decent though, might be decent. Who we got on defense? Oh, I don't think we had him. Thompson. So some nice upgrades to the team. Let's go into the next season and see how Bryce Young produces as his first full season as a quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. Right, we're coming up to the end of the first season as Bryce Young being the regular starter for the Carolina Panthers. Let's see what record they're going to have. They are 6-11. It's 2 wins better than last year. Let's go straight and have a look at the roster. Let's see if there's any upgrades or what the upgrades have been. Bryce Young's a 78. Everyone's just regressing, really. Regressing badly as well. The rookies went up 2. He looks a bit 40, though. Let's have a look on the defense. Thompson's went up decent. Thompson looks decent, actually. Superstar. Um, let's go over and look at the stats for Bryce Young in his first season as a starter. Well, obviously, we're not playoffs again. Um, let's have a look over here. Bryce Young, there we go. First season, 3,367 yards, 380 completions from 462 attempts, 19 touchdowns, 15 interceptions is not great. 68% completion. It's not a great season. Did he rush much? 291 yards, 0 touchdowns. Well, obviously better than we were last year. Adam Thielen with a 1,000-yard season. We're spreading the love out a few 500s. Defensive. Shaq Thompson having himself a nice season. 3.5. 5 interceptions from him as well. That's unbelievable, that. Class. Shaq Thompson could be a fucking crucial part of getting Bryce Young in the team to a higher position. Who got the most interceptions? Oh, 6 was the most, so he was joined second. That's class, that. Anyways, obviously, first season, he's went up a few ratings. He might go up a few going into the start of next season, but we will find out when we're sim to the start of next season and see which players come in, which players go. Right, so that's the end of the season. The Super Bowl is the Ravens versus the 49ers, which what everybody expected to be this season. Let's view the yearly rewards before we go into it. Lamar Jackson MVP again. I don't think he got it last year, but it's his second one. He's taking it home. Who's on here? Anybody? Brock Purdy up there. Justin Fields. Who's got Coach of the Year? Zach Taylor for the Bengals. Anyways, let's sim past this Super Bowl to see who wins it. Right, let's look at the overall awards. We have Lamar Jackson, Zach Taylor, we've just seen. CDA Lamb, Offensive Player of the Year. TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year. Lawrence Celestine, Rookie of the Year. And Greg Hennings, Rookie of the Year defensively. Lamar Jackson, Super Bowl MVP, obviously, for that unbelievable awards. Let's get into Bryce Young's third season and second season as a starter to see what he can do and see what movements the team can do for the Panthers. Right, we're at the start of the season. The defenses went up, but the offense hasn't went up, I think, by the stats. Let's look at the lineup. Let's have a look who we've got. We've signed anybody. We've signed Nick Chubb. Holy shit. We've got Rashad Bateman as well. My God, 94 Nick Chubb. That's class, that. We need a new left guard. Probably right guard. Not right guard. Tight end. Not a good tight end. Jonathan Mingo's doing alright. But Nick Chubb, that's a huge signing, that. Big money spent. Oh, and he's a superstar X Factor. Fucking Shaq Thompson, the boy, he's going to the top. Russell. Ooh, we've got Metcalf. Strong safety. See what he can produce this season. I think we've just signed this Smith. So, some decent signings at the start of this season. Let's see if we can upgrade from a 6 and 11. Maybe as we can push towards that 50-50 record. Can Bryce Young go on to play an absolute blind of the season? Let's sim to the end and see what happens. Jeez! 11 and 6. What a season that is for Bryce Young. Holy shit, we're in the playoffs against the Vikings. Let's go, baby. Let's see what's happening on the roster. What a season that is for the not the Vikings. But we've got an 86 Bryce Young, Nick Chubb 85. We didn't really sign much else. That's fucking great, that though. 85 rated, he's an 87, 92 for Horn. Brian Burns still there. Metcalf's went up to an 80 superstar. As it just a star, we've got 92 cornerback Greg Newsome. To be fair, the cornerbacks are decent. What a season that is. I don't think it's a good enough season to go to the bowl, but let's go over. I won't play. No, but Darwin Deeney is. Receiving, nobody. Let's go into it. Let's have a look. He didn't even have that good of a season. 27 for 7 though, that's good. 3,392 yards. That's not bad. 106 quarterback rating. Let's have a look at the rushing. Nick Chubb with 1,400. Bryce Young, 5 rushing touchdowns. The boy is going places. Receiving, no 1,000 receiving yards. We need to sign a receiver. That's what we need to do. Defensively, Shaq Thompson. 17 sacks from Zadarius Smith. The boy has went off. What about interceptions? It's Greg Newsom with 5, Shaq Thompson 3. Not a great season from Bryce Young. Hey, it was alright, but I think we're going to see what happens. We've got playoff games. Let's sim to the next week. Advance the week. Do we win the wild card playoff game against the Minnesota Vikings? I presume at Minnesota. Let's see. And we've got our first playoff win with Bryce Young. Unbelievable. We'll come up against the 8-9 Dallas Cowboys, may I say, in the next round. Let's look at the playoff bracket. How's it looking? Where we're looking. Here we are, bottom right. So if we win this, we've either got San Fran or the Seattle Seahawks in the next round. Chiefs, Bengals, and then we've got Dolphins, Bills as the other ones. Right. Let's skip the next week. Let's see if we can win the divisional. Can we win the divisional round of the playoffs to advance to a first conference finals with Bryce Young? We've been beat 35-17. That's a good season. Very good season. Let's advance the week to the Super Bowl. Let's have a look. We've got Cowboys Chiefs Super Bowl 60. Let's advance the week to see who we get as the winner of the Super Bowl. See who we've got. Come on. And the Cowboys win. Oh no, the Chiefs win 43-40. What a Super Bowl that is. Patty Mahomes, MVP. Yes, Patrick Mahomes, regular season MVP. Doug Pederson of the Jaguars, Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year, Isaiah Pacheco. Defensive Player of the Year is the Lions, Aiden Hutchinson. And then the Chiefs had Rookie of the Year, Colden Cannon. And Packers have Leonard Ford. What a Super Bowl that would have been. I'd love to see that happen in real life and that score. But we're first winning season. We're first playoff win for Bryce Young. Let's see what the advances do at the start of the next season. Right, we're at the start of the new season. 83s across the board. Let's see what's happening with the roster. Have we kept Nick Chubb on? He's obviously a great addition last year. Let's have a look. We've still got Nick Chubb. He has regressed. Oh, shit! We've got some offensive weapons. We've got 97 rated superstar X Factor. Mark Andrews, part of the team. We still need a wide receiver. Jeez. Making big signings on the offense. Oh, how's Shaq Thompson went from a superstar X Factor to a whatever that is? Absolute shite. How's that happened? How old is he? Oh, he's 32, but he's just normal Dev. Wow. I thought he was on for a great season. Who else we got? Still got Brian Burns. We've got this green right end, hidden Dev, at least a star. And we've still got my cornerback base. Left end's good. I feel like we might not have I don't know actually. Bryce Young, Mark Andrews could have a nice link up. Rashad Bateman's 83 rated. Jonathan Mingo 89. Still got Chubb. Let's get into this season. I feel like we're not going to have a good season as we did last year, but let's advance to the end of the regular season. See if we can make another playoff push. And that is the end of... Holy shit, we've regressed. We've regressed at the end of this season. We are 4-13 after an 11-6 season. That is not good. I didn't think we would drop to this bad, but let's see who's on the roster still. We made any mid-season changes. Bryce Young, 85. We've still got Mark Andrews. Equanu's went up a canny bit. That O-line shit. Like, really bad. We need to do something there. Bryce Young seems to be coming to a standstill. It's not going well. Not going well at all. Need to make some big signings. Let's look at the seasonal stats. Let's see what has happened this year for Bryce Young to be so bad. Again, he just... I mean, 3,561 with 31 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. It's not as good as last year, but it's not bad. He doesn't really get much passing yards on it, though. Rushing, again, 1 rushing touchdown. Got more yards this year. Nick Chubb, not as good. Receiving, Mark Andrews having a stinker. Who's were best? Jonathan Mingo, 8 touchdowns. Defensively, let's have a look. Shaq Thompson's done like 10.5 from Derek Brown. Interceptions, 3 from JC Horn. Shaq Thompson, 2. Caleb Eason. Not the season we're all hoping for, but it might be a big clear out in the off season. There's going to have to be. Or does Bryce Young move on? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Patrick Mahomes again. Patrick Mahomes were back-to-back regular season MVPs. Doug Peterson again. CeeDee Lamb, Max Crosby, J.R. Kemp. I'm sure that's pretty much the same as it is, except well, like the top two. And the result actually, it's basically Super Bowl MVP, regular season MVP, and Coach of the Year, Doug Peterson. Maybe Bob Foster isn't the man for the Jaguars. I mean the Panthers. We've got to make something happen in the off season though. Let's sim to the start of next season. Bryce Young going into year 5, I think it is this time. Right, with the start of the regular season, we've went up to an 85 on offense. Let's have a look at the roster. Who have we signed? Let's have a look. We have Nick Chubb regressing down badly. We've still got Mark Andrews who's regressing. Eki Ekwonu. Bryce Young's went up to an 88. Bateman's an 84. Ooh, that's that. Ricky we had a few years ago. He's a 78. No line's looking a lot better than it was. Defensively, what we got. We've still got the cornerbacks. D Brown still there. Shaq Thompson, terrible. We've got M Keeks. The defense is not bad, but it's not great. I think the team improves from last season's record, but I don't think they're going to do much. But who knows? You never know. Let's advance the season to the end of the season and see what happens with the Carolina Panthers this year. Can Bryce Young take them back to the playoffs after a year's drought? Woo! Back to winning ways, baby. We've got a playoff game against the New York Giants. We've finished 10-7. We've finished third in the division as well. The roster hasn't really changed much, I don't think, so we'll not look at that. But let's go and look at the stats. Has Bryce Young had a season? He has. He's nearly hit the 4,000 mark. 3,983, 28 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. It's best passing yards in a season, I think. But he's had a few too many interceptions. Rushing, Nick Chubb, not great. But we've got Trevor Lynch, who's in 3 years experience. He's got some yards on him. Bryce Young, 5 rushing touchdowns. Let's have a look. Devin Duvernay, wide receiver. Ooh, I don't think we had him at the start of the season, did we? Jonathan Mingo in the bin. 8 touchdowns, 952 yards. Rashad Bateman. Oh, that's not the rating. That's the Mark Andrews. I think it's just been a waste of time, really. Defensively, let's have a look. Sacks 11.5 for Derek Brown. Interceptions, not many. Greg Newsome, Cordell Russell, Shaden Babanooks. Yes, my man Shaden Babanooks. And Devontae Stark. Win the playoffs again, baby. Can Bryce Young get himself another playoff wins against the New York Giants, who had a better result this season? But let's go. Let's advance the week. Can we get a win? Another playoff win for him on the cards. We have won 31-28 and we're going against the 14-3 divisional rivals, Atlanta Falcons. Let's skip. Can we make it to the conference finals? Can we beat them? And we have won 41-22 to go against the 8-9 San Francisco 49ers, may I say. Holy shit. Can I just, like, sim the game? There's gotta be a way I can sim the game. A chance. We're first ever Super Bowl. We're away from home. So if I go like this, slow watch each player using... No, I don't want to do that. Exit. We scored a touchdown on my first drive, though. Let's watch it. It's 7-7, just at the end of the first quarter. Jump forward. It's 14-7. It's 14-14. It's 21-14. It's 21-17. It's 28-17. 35-17. Oh my god. Shit, the Carolina Panthers are going to the Super Bowl. Bryce Young, he's going to his first bowl. Can he get his first ring in year 4 or 5? Unbelievable. Nobody was expecting this. Nobody was expecting this. Advance to next week. Whew. It's the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Carolina Panthers in Super Bowl 62. Nobody was expecting this. Nobody at all. Let's go. Super Bowl. Let's get into it. Have a look. Can the Carolina Panthers win their first Super Bowl with Bryce Young as QB1? Holy cow. Back. 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 It's 7-0. It is 7-0. Wait there. I'm not very good at this. Jump forward. End of game. It is 7-6. I wanted it fast pace. It's 10-7. Going into half time. Oh, they've just got one. Oh, it's a 1 point game. Oh, come on. It's a tied game going into the fourth. It's 21. The Panthers have taken the lead. They need a touchdown. They haven't got it. The Carolina Panthers and Bryce Young are your Super Bowl champions. Bryce Young's got his ring. Unbelievable. He can't believe it. He's starstruck. Super Bowl 62, I think, 61. Bryce Young has secured his first ring. I thought he was going to go his whole career without nothing. We don't have a great team, but we've grinded it out. There he is. There's the boy. We are now Super Bowl champions. 28-24. Unbelievable. Let's have a look. Did he get Super Bowl MVP as well? I'm not sure. Recap. Oh no. Cassidy Hennings, left end. Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes with another MVP. Arthur Smith, Coach of the Year. Still no accolades. We've got a Super Bowl 2 in name though, as Bryce Young. Well, we're into the next season. We've just come off a Super Bowl winning campaign. Let's see what we're in pre-season still, so I think there's still signings to be made. Let's have a look at the team. What's it looking like after the Super Bowl? I've clicked on the wrong thing there. It's exciting times, 1 ring. Let's see if we can go for back-to-back. I don't think we will though, because I don't think it was expected for it to win the bowl. Unbelievable. Hoo-hoo! We've lost Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is out of here. Rashard Bateman. 89 for Ekwonu, but we've seen some rookies. El Finnegan, Sam Curse. Barnett's went up to 80. We've still got Superstar X Factor Andrews. We've got some young'uns in here. Hidden devs as well that could come good. Defensively, what we've got. The defense is stacked, baby. We've still got that cornerback duo. Metcalf's in 84. Is that after 1 season as well? Good that. Russell going up to a 79 star. The team's looking alright. Solid, all around solid. We're still not signed a wide receiver for Bryce Young yet though. Let's advance to the start of the regular. Advance. Boom. Sim to playoffs. Let's see how year 6 goes for Bryce Young. Here we go. Holy shit. That is a fall from grace. It's like the Rams. We won the Super Bowl last year and we've went 5-2. Who's on the roster? Did we make any pickups? We haven't even made the playoffs. 88 Bryce Young. The team's falling apart. The team is falling apart. Defense, it's looking okay. Shit. Does Bryce Young get out of here? Does he resign with the team? It's not looking good. We haven't really had any good seasons. Bryce Young's career. Let's have a look at stats. Bryce Young up there? Nope. Let's have a look. See what the stats are looking like. 3,400. He's not having a great career. Bryce Young, 20 passing touchdowns. 6 interceptions this year. It's not bad. Rushing, Bryce Young. 3 rushing touchdowns. It's a receiving like Jonathan Mingo. I don't know. The team just doesn't seem to be getting it done. Defensively, Brian Burns with 11. Brown, 9. Interceptions. We've got 3 from JC Horn. Yet again, not another really bad season actually. Let's advance the week. Sim to the off season. Let's have a look. The Giants got beat 7-30 by the Baltimore Ravens in Super Bowl 63. Not good, right? We just need big moves. Big moves, please. Right? To be fair, we've simmed through the first few years. It hasn't been great, right? So we're going to come back when Bryce Young has himself a good season. And we'll come back and we'll keep you updated. If he has a good season next year, you might see us next year. If there's any big changes to the team, I'll come let you know. But we're just going to sim for a few seasons now and see what happens. See what the crack is. Because the video's starting to get long. So it's been a few years since I last checked in. We've made it back to the playoffs. We've won the first 2 games. Win the conference finals against the New Orleans Saints. What you have missed when you have been away is absolutely nothing. The team is absolutely crap. Like, absolutely nothing going on about with it. We've got a few superstar X factors. The Bears even won the Super Bowl last year. Bryce Young is a 92, but he's 31. He's made the playoffs like 2 or 3 times in his career. He's won 1 Super Bowl, which I suppose is a lot more than anybody else. This is a team. The team's not even that bad, but yeah, it's just it hasn't went well really. Never signed a wide receiver to even help Bryce Young really, which I'm disappointed in the back office. That's why I think Bryce Young's going to have one of the most disappointing careers ever. But let's sim to next week and see if we beat the New Orleans Saints to go to another Super Bowl. And we got beat 23-3. That's it. That's just Bryce Young's career all over. Very sadly disappointing. I don't think he's ever broke 4,000 yards in a season. Has he done it this year? No. Just absolute shite. Like, can I go and look at his previous seasons? Ratings, health, progression history. Anything like he just hasn't done out. Will not be replaced by the team until later in their careers. Career win percentage is 46%, so it's not bad. But there's just no winningness there from the team. What a rookie of the year before. But yes, as a whole, let's see if we can make another push next year. But hasn't really went well at all. Bryce Young's career's probably only got a few more years left in it before he hangs up the cleats. 2 or 3. I can imagine him leaving Carolina. But the max he got doing now, I think is the 92. I don't think he's been any higher than that. He's lost his superstar rating and now he's down to star, I think. So he's probably not going to progress no more. No full career. Disappointing. But I'll come back to you if something else happens or when he leaves Carolina or when he retires. So we'll see you then. Well, we missed the playoffs again last year. Bryce Young's down to an 85. His career looks more or less over. Absolutely shocking. We've actually got some wide receivers in to help now, but it's too late. We've got Stoudemire, who's turned into a stud. On the defense, we've got Smith, who's a superstar X factor. We've got Hillhouse, 92, but I can't see the team doing much this year. I can imagine this is going to be his last year as well. I think either this one or the next one, he's hanging it up. And then we'll go over career stats of Bryce Young, which aren't going to be great because he's been absolutely dreadful. But we may as well just look at it because that's the bit of the point of the video. So I'll get back to you after this season. Holy shit! We've gone A 13-4 season. The best season of the career of Bryce Young. Holy cow. Can he cap it off with a playoff run? Let's have a look. What we've got an 82 87 wide receiver. He's up to an 89 on the morale boost. Let's go, baby. Come on. He's got to have broke 4,000 yards this season. Got to have. He's been absolutely dreadful. We're only in the wild card, but wait there. Let's have a look. Stats and awards. He's finally breached the 4,000 yards. 27 touchdowns isn't great, but 4 interceptions is his best season so far. 11-year player. What's he got rushing? 151 touchdown, not great, but Austin Morant with 1,000 yards. Receiving. Woohoo! We've got 3 just under 1,000. Not bad, not bad. We're spreading the love. Defense. How's it looking on defense? 8.5 from Andrew Smith. Interceptions, we've got 4 from Larry Shepard. 10-year experienced cornerback. But, hey, best season so far of Bryce Young's career, 10 years into it. Let's get it. Divisional playoff against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Have we got a result? Have we got another ring in? 2034, and we've got beat. We've got beat. Advance week. Just advance to the Super Bowl there. Sim ahead. Let's have a look what's going to happen. Let's cap it off. What we got. Lamar Jackson MVP. Super Bowl MVP. Lamar Jackson just going off Josh Allen. Let's go down. Bryson Sims MVP. Greg Rousseau Defensive Player of the Year. Has he won nothing? Absolutely nothing. I'm not seeing anything. No. 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 I think this one's Super Bowl year. That's Super Bowl year, yes. The team's regressed again, stats-wise. The Carolina Panthers have done us dirty. Am I still here? I'm gone. I am gone. Have I hung up the boots? Has Bryce Young finally retired? All the way down to, there's Bryce Young. He's at the Dolphins. He's at the Dolphins. That's his career stat. 40,952 yards, which is not bad. You've got 286 touchdowns from 91 interceptions, so it's like a 3-1. He's got a 104 quarterback rating, which isn't bad. Few player card. He's an 82 overall. That's pretty much it for the career of Bryce Young. If the Dolphins somehow win, I'll come back to you, but I can't see it happening. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll recap. 1 Super Bowl, few conference finals, maybe 1, 2 conference finals, a Super Bowl. That was it really. No MVPs, Rookie of the Years, nothing, no Offensive Player of the Years. Quite a disappointing career for Bryce Young, but if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you just want more, there's no down below in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.